Hello and welcome to a Start Select interview special. We've been going out in the field all paxman on the talent behind some of the biggest and best new games.
First up, we head to a virtual Ibiza to check out Test Drive Unlimited 2, then we go online for Bad Company 2's new co-op mode Onslaught, then we meet BioWare for a new look at the Old Republic.
We're also going to announce the winners of last time's Hot Tub Time Machine NES competition, and we'll be giving an Xbox 360 Elite away thanks to Samurai Shodown Sen.
My name is Daniel Erickson, and I'm the lead writer on Star Wars The Old Republic. And today we are here at the EA Showcase, and people got to play the Bounty Hunter on Hutta, run around, do some missions. We're really focusing on combat today and getting people to actually see what the full combat builds look like. We also announced our first playable race, which is the Ratataki, so that we've seen like in the Clone Wars with Asajj Ventress. So cool people, white skin, cool tattoos. One of the things that we know contextually from the movies is when you don't want to take down a guy with a lightsaber, you call a bounty hunter. So the bounty hunter is primarily our gadgeteer class. He is going to be able to stand up against the Jedi because he's got the cool armor. He's got a really interesting power system, which is actually that he gets to use all the different things that are hooked into his armor, and they all heat up. So what you have to actually do is vent the heat to try to get the ability to do more pieces. So he has got missiles, he has got a flamethrower, he has got a grappling hook where he can pull people into him, he can use his rocket pack to then knock people back away from him, he can fly up and get out of range and shoot missiles down at people. Everything is really about controlling the battlefield around him. He is not a cover class, so what you actually saw today is that other people would get into cover, and then you can use your missiles to knock them out of cover, or of course you can just run around and flank them and shoot them, because our game is not the normal static, I have to stand in one place and do my stuff. I can run and gun through the whole thing.
No threats found. The bridge is now secure.
Romance has always been a big part of BioWare games because companion characters are a big part of BioWare games. And not only do we have companion characters for this, but just like we have a class story that is different and totally unique content for every class, all of the companion characters are totally unique for every class. It doesn't make any sense to have Vader pick up Chewbacca and go adventuring. So we really had to go and give everybody their own people. So you've got the same thing you would expect normally in a BioWare game, and you've got characters that you can romance, characters that you might end up killing, characters that can turn on you, that you can turn on, that you can exploit, the whole realm of RPG fun. The light side, dark side system works very much like it did in Knights of the Old Republic. You make decisions, this goes into your light side, dark side piece. It's an interesting one obviously in the MMO space because there is no save button. So you're going to make this decision and this is going to impact your character and stay with it. How the light side, dark side interacts with your combat skills and your abilities specifically is something that we have not talked about yet, as we're still ironing out all of the advancement stuff. But now we have 8 totally different paths with completely unique content. So yeah, you could, if you wanted to, play the Sith Warrior twice and see what happens to the light side or a dark side. Or you could also go to the Jedi Knight, who, let's be clear, if you play the Sith Warrior from level 1 all the way through, and then you go and play the Jedi Knight from level 1 all the way through, you won't see a single piece of repeated content. It is a completely different game with completely different quests and NPCs all the way through. We are out of pre-production, we are in production, all the main systems are in, the 8 classes are in. Every day you come in and there's a brand new piece online. So new aliens are in, a new world comes in. So it's the exact opposite of the parts where it seems like nothing's moving because, you know, it's a lot of heavy systems programming, a lot of getting the tools together, a lot of building the structure. And then, yeah, you get the super fun where you're just racing. One of the great things about working on a product like this is that Lucas has always given their authors a lot of freedom to expand the universe. So we have, obviously, all of LucasArts at our disposal. We have a thing called the Holocron, which is actually the compendium of everything. So you can go in there and reference every planet, every character, everybody who's been mentioned once in some side thing. And what we really try to do is we try to extend into that. So even when we're doing what is a brand new world for the Old Republic, so we go in there and, like, we just recently announced Voss, which is something nobody's ever seen, but we still don't take nothing usually. What we did is we went into the Holocron, we found a world that was in the right sort of area, and didn't have much described about it. And we said, okay, let's fill that out, right? As opposed to adding to the noise, let's see if we can't take some of these disparate parts of the extended universe and connect them and actually make the canon better, deeper, and more consistent. Star Wars: The Old Republic is coming out spring of 2011, and hope to see you all online real soon.
The Battlefield series will be getting its first ever co-op when Onslaught arrives for Bad Company 2, and we managed to catch up with the game's producer to find out more.
My name is Björn Jonsson. I'm a Battlefield Bad Company 2 producer at DICE in Stockholm. And today we're going to talk about the new, brand new game mode that we're announcing today that we call Onslaught game mode. Well, the biggest headline news is that it's a 4-player co-op experience. It's the first time in any Battlefield game on console that we do co-op. So we're very excited about it. This package includes 4 different missions, and each mission has a specific gameplay focus. Everything is based on teamwork. So, for example, the Atacama Desert mission is a big vehicle warfare setting. So you really have to play as a team in a different way, as in, for example, Nelson Bay, which is very infantry focused. So in Onslaught game mode, you will have access to all your multiplayer unlocks. The mission is to, you have to stay alive with at least one squad member at all time, because if everybody in the squad is dead at the same time, it's game over. Onslaught game mode will be coming soon. We don't really know the date right now. We don't really have a price point either. It will include 8 new achievements and trophies. And it will be coming out soon, really soon.
Last time on Start Select, we had a special retro competition to give away a NES, a Zapper, and a Duck Hunt Mario Brothers game pack, thanks to the all-new movie Hot Tub Time Machine.
That's right, all you had to do was answer this very simple question. What year did the NES actually launch in the UK? The answer was 1987, and the winner is Peter Byrne from Stevenage. Congrats, Peter, who needs a PlayStation 3 after all.
This week, thanks to Rising Star Games and their latest release, Samurai Shodown Sen, we have an Xbox 360 Elite, 5 copies of the game, and 5 mini-swords to give away. 1 lucky winner will bag everything, and 4 runners-up will get the swords and games. The game is available now, and you can find out more about it on the site by heading to the link below.
To be in with a chance of winning, just tell us the names of 3 of the fighters in the game. Once you've got them, send them on an email to competitions@gamespot.co.uk along with your name and address, and we'll draw the winners on the next show.
Test Drive Unlimited 2 is the sequel of Test Drive Unlimited. It is about a game where you can meet online other players and challenge and do different challenges together. It is about earning money to possess the most beautiful and desirable cars in the world. And Test Drive Unlimited 2 would really push that aspect even further, building, working on the core elements of the game, adding some new elements, and really basically extending the car experience in the luxury lifestyle universe. The game, we really feel it's like an MMOR, that you have a persistent open world where now you will have the weather conditions as well as day and night cycle. The other elements is that in terms of the online connection with the players, this is something that we really pushed from the first test drive. Now you can meet players everywhere in any area in the game, in the interiors, meet up players, meet them through their avatars, say hi, and basically you can connect and go off and do different challenges together. You can invite your friends over to your house or to challenges. You can do instant challenges between each other or join together in a club to be able, as together, have an objective and making your club progress. So what's really going to motivate the players to stay in the game is that they will have tons of elements to do, and they will be able to do it and share that elements with their friends. So basically there's, for example, 4 ways to progress in the game. You've got the discovery element, so all the exploration of the island, you'll be able to have specific progression linked to that. The competition aspect, so doing challenges, competitions, all linked to a sort of a storyline in that direction. You'll have the collection aspect, so if you're a fanatic of cars, collecting all the cars will be one of the ways to progress in the game, but mainly all the social elements that you'll be able to do. That is really the core part of the gameplay, where you will be able to meet up with your friends, do either predetermined challenges from a variety of challenges. You have like multiplayer challenges, you have cooperative game mode where your objective is to play with your friend to achieve certain results. And also, for example, you can have your friend join you inside the car and drive off together with your friend showing you directions to follow. And you'll also have the possibility to create your club and make your club progress. And not only that, but also you can create your own challenges and post these challenges to the online players to play. For the single player game, we really developed an offline experience. So you will have single player game modes and new challenges that we've implemented, but also something completely different that we've integrated, which is a story, a narration into the game. But we didn't want the players to just say, I want to play an offline mode or an online mode. The idea is that these two worlds are completely blended into each other seamlessly so that you don't have the impression of playing offline or online. And the story is actually about you coming from a humble life, and you are giving the chance to participate in this huge major racing event, and you'll be challenging again, you'll be racing against legendary drivers either in the classic asphalt or off-road championships. The off-road would actually develop more following the players' behavior that we've seen on the first test drive. Players just love to get off the road and explore the environment. And so what we did is that we pushed this aspect even further by putting in specific off-road vehicles. We've added like an off-road network, and basically you can follow the tracks, but you're not obliged. You can still go off the road and explore your environment, and the exploration will be rewarded. You'll have like car wrecks that you'll be able to find like in a treasure hunt, and building those different car wrecks will make you an exclusive car that you won't be able to buy anywhere else. My name is Nor Poloni. I'm the senior producer working on Test Drive Unlimited 2 that is coming out this fall 2010 on 360, PS3, and PC.
That's all from us for this edition of Start Select, but we'll see you again next time. And for more Start Select and all of the GameSpot UK video content and more, be sure to check out our Facebook group at facebook.com/GameSpot UK. We'll see you again next time.